All right, here we are. We're down here in Mitchell, Indiana at this state park that I practically grew up in called Spring Mill. So we're heading down to the village and we'll give you a show of what the village is all about. So let's go take a gander. So what we're going to get to see here in this village is they have workers present throughout the day and they're actually working. So they're doing some of the cool things that they used to do back in the day. Isn't that right?
Oh yeah, weaving and blacksmithing.
Yep. So, oh, and a grist mill, which is like the coolest thing ever. So we're going to check it out. Well, you gotta obey some of the rules, apparently. And one of the big bummers for any place you ever see is this rule right here. Right there. No pets allowed. So, the Russell pup wouldn't be able to come. That's a big bummer. All right. So here we go, further into the village. Going into the village. Go around the edge. So you usually have those plaques that say what the building is. This is the Weaver. So that's coming around. And there's the grist mill. So that's our ultimate destination. So this is the Sheik's house, erected in 1816. Pretty crazy. So this is cool. Nobody's in here working, which is a big bummer. But right there, that's a weaving machine used to construct quilts and like rugs and stuff like that. This thing is cool. So back in the day, that contraption right there is what made all these cool quilts, rugs, and stuff like that. Yeah, like what's back on the back of those chairs right there. Yeah. That is some cool stuff right there. But here's kind of how it looks on the inside of one of these houses. 1816. Yep. So notice the big timber with the mortar. Puts them together. Yeah, pretty crazy stuff. Yep. So this here is pretty cool. Stop number 1 in the Pioneer Village. All right, we're coming up here in the village to our next stop, which is going to be, let's see what the plaque says here. This is the Granny White House. So this was raised 1824 and restored in 1931. Yeah, this is cool. So here's the outside of it. And we're gonna go inside and give it a good look through. Let's see what she's got. So this is pretty neat. Cooked their meals and ate those meals. Yeah. So a great place to pass the time away. Oh. Back in the day, this looks like it would have been a nice house. So here's where they would have stored their wood for those long, wonderful winters. Would be the bedroom, and there's another one of those, I think they're called a loom. Yeah. So pretty cool. Over there looks like a real comfortable bed. Pretty sure I'd wake up in today's world not being able to move. So yeah, so the Granny White House. So, here we are. This is the grist mill in action. Yeah, we are heading over there to the grist mill. And inside they'll have some workers that'll be able to talk us through the grist mill operations back in the day. But we're gonna go over here in the leather shop before we go to the grist mill. But while we're here, we're gonna head on over here to the creek so we can look at the grist mill. Yeah, still in operation today. Pretty neat. You got over here, this is where all the lumber stuff happens, so the sawmill. So they had the saws set up over here, and they would, well, cut the logs into planks and be able to build stuff with it. Pretty neat. And of course, that big long thing is known as the flume. Yeah, so that carries the water from the creek, carries it across, down into the wheel. Wheel gets it turning. Yeah, that's how she works. Pretty, definitely pretty. So there it is. All right. So here we are coming up to the leather shop. Yeah. So this is the leather shop.
We are, yes.
So built in 1830, and then it was restored in 1929. Oop. So this is the outside. All right. Here we are.
Hello there.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, terrible, just terrible.
Ah,
Do I look
love
terrible?
it. You look terrible.
Thank you. It's nice to be noticed.
Yeah. This is where the leather work is done.
It is. This is the home of Amaziah Munson. He was our local shoemaker. Excuse me. Local shoemaker here back in the 1850s. This was both his home and his workshop that he shared with his wife and daughter.
Oh,
so
wow.
if you can imagine 3 people living in this space with his business. That's what they did.
That's crazy, right?
And she never killed him once.
Yeah, not once. That was
Not
proven.
Yeah, because we know he did survive.
Oh, this is awesome. And you guys are still working on stuff in here.
Oh yeah, I work on every day. Right now I'm working on this snap pouch. It's like this one.
Okay.
And I'm getting ready to put the clasp on it. You see?
Oh, that's awesome.
I use magnetic clasps, that way they pop together really easy.
Okay. Yeah, nice. Everybody likes magnetic clasps today.
Oh, yes. I know I do.
Yes, right? Makes it so much easier.
great on necklaces. I never could get the things.
Oh yeah, oh
to
yeah.
do 'em.
Yeah, when you have fingers like mine, I call them sausage fingers. They don't work. They
Mine
don't
don't
work
either.
very well. Yep. Well, thank you.
You have a very good day.
Yes.
He'll be grinding corn again at the top of the hour in about 10 minutes if you want to see him.
Oh
do it
yes,
in the mill.
definitely want to do that. Thank you. All right. All right. Now we're coming up to the fun stuff here. Now we're going into the grist mill, and here at the top of the hour, they're going to be grinding some corn, making some cornmeal. So yeah, so here's the wheel up close. Yeah, buddy, look at that. Isn't that cool? Or is that cool? And that whole section there is new. They had to reconstruct that area, fix it. But yeah, so you got the flume, comes in, drops the water on the wheel, and the wheel gets it turning. Good stuff. And then of course, over here is where they pulled the logs in and did all the sawing right there. Yeah, so we just feed across and cut the logs, cut them into planks and whatever you needed. All right, we've made it inside the grist mill here in Spring Mill State Park. So this is the lower level. There's 3 levels to this building. And the wheel itself, you can see through the windows over here. If the camera will capture it, it might not. It's too bright out there. But outside there, this wheel is about 2 stories tall. So it's a big, big mill. This is what it would look like with someone. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. All right, so we made it up to the 2nd floor of the grist mill. They've turned this mill into a museum. And you can see here all the weapons and stuff the cobblers used, surveyors. Yeah, this is really cool. A lot of history here. So all these shoes. Oh, here you go. That right there.
They're yours.
Yep, that's the original Crocs. Yeah, buddy, the original Crocs. Schools back in the day. Some artifacts out of the old schools. It's pretty cool. There you go. The old bell. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, religion. Some stuff you would see in the churches and stuff back in the day. That's a pretty cool piano. Farming back in the day doesn't look like it would have been too much fun. But you gotta do what you gotta do to eat. Yeah. Here's the quilting, weaving, and rug hooking. So this is the stuff that you would see that would come out of that loom that we looked at in those other two houses. Oh, that's interesting. So interesting little fact. Had to pay to go to school back in the day. Pretty crazy. This here is the second story of the grist mill at Spring Mill State Park. Some miniature furnishings. So these would probably be one of those things where somebody would come in and say, I want that. And the builder would make that. That's pretty cool. And these are what, hutches? Those, yeah, those are actually pretty sweet looking. I'll take that one right there. That one's a nice one. Take two of them.
Two.
Shall we go up to the third story? So this is the stairway going to the third, and the stairways are very steep. And for tall people like me, you gotta watch our noggins. So this is Civil War era stuff.
Hammer era. That's
Yep.
mill. So they were the most prosperous members of the mill, the Hammer family.
There you go. Oh, there you go. Pioneer medicine. Ooh, boy. Just look at that stuff. I'd like to be stuck with one of those. Yeah, syringes back in the day. My big butt would have a problem sitting in that chair. Of course, back in the day, I don't think they grew them so big. Oh, the old privy. Oh, yeah. Here's the Pioneer kitchen back in the day. This is what you would expect to see out of a Pioneer kitchen. Meat packing. Oh, we're heading down.
Once they got it built, they operated until 1823, and then during that time, 1823, the Montgomerys bought it, and not for sure if they ever set foot on the place. They hired two young men to run the mill for him, Hugh and Thomas Hamer. The Hamer brothers, they operated the mill. During that time, they added the sawmill, distillery, and the tavern. And then 1831, the Hamer brothers bought it, and they pretty well built the village you see today. So this would have been the way it looked back in the 1830s and 40s. So a little bit about how it works. We got water coming out of the Hamer cave, comes down the flume. You got a sluice gate up in front of the water wheel. You control that with a lever back here on the wall. Open the gate up, water goes over the water wheel. The wheel produces about 10 horsepower, but it also puts out about 15,000 foot-pounds of torque. So about 50 more times more than your car puts out. So we can pretty well turn anything with this thing. Take a couple, 3 seconds for the water to come down the pin stop to the wheel. Got the wheel, the shaft, and all the gears. So the water's turning about 22,000 pounds.
Here's the mill working. This is awesome.
You heard the old saying, keep your nose to the grindstone. That comes to mean to work harder or steady. But originally, it was meant for the miller to keep his nose toward the grindstone. Don't be distracted.
Well. What do you got there?
Cornmeal.
Cornmeal. Yeah. This is pretty awesome. All right, we just came out of the grist mill, which is right here. Came out of the side hatch there. We're gonna go up here because there's a couple more cool buildings up here. One's the tavern, and I can't remember what the other one is. We're about to find out.
Distillery.
Is that what? Oh, the distillery. How the heck can you forget about
They
that?
were added by the Hamer brothers when they worked here.
Yeah. All right. So, walking up to the distillery here. There we go. And we're gonna go in. Let's see what the distillery had to offer back in the day. Oh, this is cool. Yeah. So this is what the distillery would look like back in the day.
Today's figure is 1.8 gallons. And that doesn't even count the most popular alcoholic beverage of the era, hard cider, which was consumed almost all the time by everybody.
Well,
That's a lot.
you know, when you think about it, back in the day, what else did you have to do? You know, coming in, we saw those tools that they had to use to do the farming and stuff. Yeah, I would drink every day too, every day. Yeah. All right, coming up to one of my favorite spots, I'm sure, which is the tavern. So what did the tavern have to offer back in the day? Let's take a look. Yeah, so this is like you see in the movies. Got your big table. Yeah. Everybody would sit around the table and drink their cider, their whiskey, or what have you. Yeah. And of course the tavern, I believe, would have rooms to sleep in, right?
Yeah, it was 12.5 cents for a bed.
There you go. 12.5 cents for a bed.
25 cents for a meal. 50 cents a pair, or 12.5 cents for a single feed for horses kept overnight.
Oh.
75 cents to cross a ferry.
Oh. Crazy. So let's take a look back here. Here we got the big fireplace. Yeah. We got the hangout corner back there in the back. Yeah. Yeah, and here we're going up, and of course there's our, gotta watch the noggin.
Definitely got a lot of privacy up here.
Here we are coming up to the second story. Oh, yowza. And just to let you know, that's very low. So here we go, let's look. This is me. Actually, here, hold this. And get a distance shot of my. All right, ready? All right, here it is. That's me standing up. Don't fit. I just don't fit.
Okay, I'm going down.
Here's a bedroom with the other beds that you could stay in for 12.5 cents. Yeah. All right, coming up to the wood shop. So let's check it out. See what the wood shop had to offer back in the day. And at least the ceilings are higher in here.
And you don't get paid.
There you go.
But you don't get paid. Still, you come to life. Just get paid. Like if we did it.
Oh look, that's a cool puppet.
It's a sander.
I think.
Oh.
Put that on the table.
Wait.
Hello, everybody.
You like that?
Let me try to catch it.
Wait, I think it's safe here.
Oh,
Yeah.
try to catch it. I didn't.
Safe like this.
Okay, cool.
And then
Oh.
and then
Oh,
like that.
complete with a fireplace.
Good.
Oh, the toys of the day. Oh, you guys are good.
Like this.
I'm getting you on video. You guys got to make it look good. Got to make it look good.
This looks like
Wow. That does not look fun to me. You got it? Nice. Good job, guys. Good job. Coming into the mill office and the print shop. Yeah, so here it is. It was erected in 1818, repaired in 1929. Mill office and print shop.
I'm waiting on a 6-year-old, so.
Good luck. Here we are inside the mill office and print shop. Check all the old presses out. That's the press. That over there is, I don't know if you can see it. It runs through and presses as it goes through. That's how you did newspapers back in the day. Over here's all the typesets. So this is where they would keep all the typesets. For all you goobers that don't know what a typeset is, the fonts. All right, so we're going to take a look inside of the root cellar. What the heck is a root cellar, you may ask? Well, it's a place to store your food to keep it cool. Yeah, and that's what it looks like.
They hurry to get them all to Margaret's house and she's close to lunch.
Oh no.
They're done. So the kids all look over here.
Sounds like a good time back in the day.
Let's see.
This is coming out onto the porch of the Hamer house. Yeah, this would be a great spot to sit. And here we are coming into the gardens. So you can see. Look at that. Pretty flowers. And here's what we did the other day. I come right here. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. But it's coming towards the end of the season, so a lot of the flowers are dying off already. But these are pretty cool little gardens. Very cool. So coming to the close here in the season. So yeah, unfortunately, all the pretty flowers are dying off. Does it say what this one is? This is pretty cool. This would be my kind of house. Away from everybody. Yep, pretty cool. All right, coming up to the next place on our list. Let's see what this house has to offer. One cool thing about all these are these huge timber. All their structures are built with huge timber. Freaking amazing. Gotta watch our gourds when we watch in these places. How you guys doing? You know, we keep running into you guys. Here, this is a bigger house than.
This is where the brothers lived.
So this is probably the main house.
Grandpa, do you want to go up?
Not right now.
Yeah.
Hey, did you just call me grandfather? Is it going?
So here in this room, we've got the big fireplace. Here's a bedroom. Oh. Baby bed, little crib. Oh, they got their own fireplace in their bedroom. This would be a closet.
Look, there's another baby bed.
All right, going up the stairs. Oh, sorry guys. All right, I can stand. We're good. This is definitely the main house because the top floor I can stand up in. All right, our last two buildings, unfortunately the mercantile is closed for lunch, but the apothecary is open, so let's go take a look. So this is what an apothecary would look like back in the day. Let's go gift shopping in the mercantile. All right, you wanna go? Buy something? Oh, it smells good when you walk up through here. Oh, it's because it smells good in here. Look at all this cool stuff.
What's it soap? Oh, that's interesting.
What is it?
It's soap covered in felt.
Oh, interesting.
So that it washes you.
Nice. Woman go get her rounds. Nothing to say. Say it. You can say it. Oh, that's one. Well, I don't have to worry about these. Do not have to worry about those. Okay, I'm gonna sneak by you. Oh, I used to come out of here with these things. Oh, yeah. The candy back in the day, delicious. All right. So we're going into the Grissom Memorial here, and yeah, this is some really cool stuff. And then come around, this is the man, right? Virgil I. Grissom. Yeah. Let's go check out some really cool stuff here. If I remember right, this is going to show his Gemini capsule, the one that he was in this place. It's cool stuff. So let's take a look, see what we got to offer. Purdue University graduate, of course. Pretty good stuff. The man. So here we're walking into the main part of the memorial where we've got the Gemini. That's the Gemini capsule. Gemini is 2, right? So 2 astronauts in there. Yeah, this is amazing stuff. And right here, Virgil was part of the original 7 astronauts. So when we get down here, the original 7, and that right there is Virgil Grissom. Yep. So there it is. And I've got, in my home office, I've got this image. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, this is good stuff. And here's the capsule looks like. Yeah. Over here, let's go take a look at this helmet. That's about as big as my head. Yeah, that's little. There's the infamous Liberty Bell 7. We come over here. So this is the Gemini 3, the Molly Brown, right? Yeah, there's the 2 astronauts that went up in there. Yeah. So you had Gus Grissom and John Young. Those were the 2 astronauts that went up in this capsule. Yeah, here it is. Let's take a look. I know there's a bit of a glare, so I'm sorry about that. There it is. Imagine being a lot here. Let me see if I can. Yeah, that is crazy. Yeah. So back when I was young, when I was a young lad, we could actually, they didn't have this glass, so you could actually stick your head in there and look around. This was amazing. This was amazing to see. You know, as a kid, it was amazing. But I know there's a big glare here. But could you imagine being stuck in this little capsule? Nope, I don't want to even think about it. Yeah, so there it is. The Gemini 3.